Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday market webcast. Okay, so the bulls just keep on keeping on. They did a couple days between the 9-day here, the blue line, and the lower band. They broke above that yesterday. They followed through last night, and it's all on China-U.S. trade talk news. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's understand that this is a news-driven bounce, just like it was a news-driven dip. Okay, I was saying to everybody in the room the other day, there's three kinds of markets in my world. You have technical markets, psychological markets, and news-driven markets. Okay, this is a news-driven market. Remember when Greece was a huge deal? News-driven market. This is the same thing. Rumors happen, things spike. It's what I call a headline minefield. So you get ramps. There's they had the huge ramp up in the middle of the night last night. I was asleep for that one. It was a really nice short the other day. So I just got done telling my subscribers on the microphone before I hopped on here. We did about 20 yesterday. We got about 100 for the week going into the day. And our goal for a week is 20 handles. That today is about not getting our faces ripped off. We use a 5-handle disaster stop on every single trade we take in the room. And when that trade gets 2 handles to the good, we move that 5-handle disaster stop immediately to even. Okay? If you're not running around with stops today, with a hard disaster stop on the back of something, you're an idiot. In fact, you're a fucking idiot. So don't be a fucking idiot. You have got to respect risk here because you don't know what the news flow is. You don't have a crystal ball, and you get the wrong piece of news and you're on the other side of it. You are down 10, 15, 20, 30 handles, maybe worse, instantly. That doesn't mess up your trade. That messes up your account for a hell of a lot longer than today. Scrambles your brain, screws up your account, and that will affect you for many, many months, if not years, if not forever, in your psychology as a trader. Okay? So the next question I'm going to get on YouTube is, well, Mike, what's a psychological market? A psychological market is like 08, 09, or this past Christmas, where it's like, I don't care what the price is, get me the hell out. It's very rare. It's the rarest of the three. They're fun to trade, but they're not based on anything except pure fear or pure euphoria. But most psychological markets are to the downside. The third one is technicals, okay? And a lot of times it's pretty technically driven. You could argue that this one's technically driven. It held the 200. It held the lower band. But the reason I defer that it's a news-driven market is what is pushing the moves, what is driving the moves. It's the news. It's all this China stuff, and you got Brexit. You got a lot of stuff going on. And the great news for us traders is there's going to continue to be a lot of stuff going on. So we can take advantage of it. All right, hourly chart. So, you had the news reaction to the downside. They started climbing it up yesterday in the regular session. They spiked it down a little bit, but it all held the hourly midband, and it's just been climbing up all night. You had some really violent spikes right off 6 o'clock. It spiked up to 57.5, and you had a spike up to 54 in the close. Those two spikes really kept me out of the market last night, just because I don't want to go to bed on a week where the room is doing well and a month where the room is doing well and wake up to something that's, going to screw people up. So we just left it alone. And then, lo and behold, here it goes, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, off and running. And that's going to happen sometimes. And what I typed out this morning was, the sooner you can accept that you're not going to be in every inch of a tape, the closer you get to becoming a trader versus somebody who's just throwing contracts and stuff. You're not going to be in every inch of a volatile tape. You don't want to be, because you're going to miss a real move that heads even higher when you're trying to assume where something's going to stop. So take that for what it's worth. Heading into the open today. Over here is the 5-minute chart. So give me your attention over here on the left side of the screen. So this is the chart we use in the room. You can see the big push since 3 in the morning, right? Yellow line, that's volume weighted average price. It's VWAP. 74 is your high. 63 is your daily mid-band. I would be surprised if we did not test the daily mid-band and or VWAP, probably both, in the regular session. What price does with that after it tests it is going to be important. So we're jammed up here between 69.70, okay? But you have to respect 59, and you got to respect the daily mid-band, which comes in here right about 63. You got the hourly mid-band down here at 52. If you get a big push down today, that's the area that's really absolutely must hold for the bulls. If you lose that, then it's going to get slippery, and you're going to end up, working back into the weekly pivot. Now, I will preface that entire conversation by saying you're going to need news. That's not happening in a vacuum, none of it. But you don't know what the news flow is going to be today. We could have a deal. Everybody could tell everybody else to go to hell, and they go get on the plane. You don't know. We're not in there. But understand that's the driver. All right, everybody take care. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Come trade with us. We are risk focused. We do a lot of handles, but we're very risk focused. And, we teach people how to trade this stuff. Trade them well. See you Monday. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.